Hello and a very warm welcome back to the channel. I hope everybody's had a very Merry Christmas and is gearing up for a very Happy New Year. Speaking of Christmas, I just want to take this opportunity to once again thank everybody who joined me for the Christmas live stream, especially everybody who was kind enough to send me a little something across. It's massively generous of you and I can't thank you enough. But it does turn out I missed a couple of cards that had been sent to me because they got mixed up with my other Christmas cards and were opened on Christmas Day, unfortunately. But I do want to take a quick moment just to share with you this one right here, which I've received from the amazing Cobra Stacker. And as you can see, it says Merry Christmas from Cobra Stacker. And what an amazing card he's had made up. Really well made. Got some really good card material and a really good quality Patreon from there. So, mate, congrats on the cards. Really outdone yourself here. But if we have a quick look on the side, we can see it says Merry Xmas TSC. Thank you for all your support and friendship, brother Cobra Stacker. Cobra, thank you so much, mate. That's very touching, and mate, I can't tell you how grateful I am for the support I've received off you and the friendship. It just means so much for me, mate. As I've said, one of the highlights of my 2024 was going down to the coin fair and meeting you face to face, mate. And yes, thank you so much for everything. Cobra did send me a little gift across with the card, but it was a consumable, and I did enjoy it on Christmas Day. So yes, thank you once again for the gift and the card, Cobra. That's very, very kind of you, mate. Next up, we have another one here. As we can see, we've got a couple of Christmas puddings, and it says, what do you think you're doing coming home at this time of night smelling of brandy? And of course, Christmas pudding is usually covered in brandy. But if we have a quick look inside, we can see it has been received from a great follower of the channel, somebody who has been following the channel since day one. He's a huge member of the community and supports a lot of channels, and that of course is the amazing Lee. And he's put on the card there something to put inside your Christmas pudding, because, and I'd be very careful not to spoil this as of yet, but what he has sent across with this, and this is absolutely incredible, Lee. I can't believe you sent this across. But if we take a look right here, he's actually sent, now this, unbelievably, I'm going to have to destroy the card a little bit, Lee. I'm very sorry about that, but I will be keeping this and can try, yeah, here we go. Minimal damage. But what we have right here, amazingly, is a 1758 sixpence. And this coin predates my knowledge quite a little bit, so I don't know too much about it, but I can tell you we do have the 4-crowned crucible shields of England, Ireland, and Scotland and Wales right there, with this garter star in the centre. And on the other side of the coin, we can see we do have the depiction of George II, a legend reading by grace of God. And I do believe that depiction of George II was designed by John Tanner, if I'm not mistaken. But what an absolutely incredible coin, Lee. One that's in just an incredible condition for its age. And I had no idea you were sending this across to me, Lee. So I genuinely can't thank you enough. This is a wonderful coin. It really is, genuinely, and I was flabbergasted when I opened the card on Christmas morning to find this inside, mate. So I genuinely can't thank you enough. I'm going to try and get this gaffer tape off the coin so we can pop it on a little display right there. And there, I'll pop your card just there next to Cobra's, mate. So, mate, thank you so much. That genuinely touched me. I can't believe you sent that across, Lee. I genuinely can't, mate. So thank you so much. Okay, so I've had something else pop through my letterbox this morning, which says 4 TSC right there, and I've not really got any idea what this is. So without any further delay, let's get this open and have a quick look at what's inside. So here we go. It says, Dear TSC, 3 bits of silver from a man that has a YouTube channel and a plan that will hold together all the silver hoarders forever. He has all the numismatic in a bullseye. Keep stacking, take care, and goodbye. Happy New Year, your fellow stacker, Darth. Oh, Darth, that's absolutely wonderful, mate. Thank you so much That's really brought a smile to my face. I love the little poem there, thank you. And yeah, as he says, he's got a little something here, so I'm just going to try and, without causing too much damage, just try and hold this, here we go, right, there we go. And let's have a quick look at what's been sent along with the lovely little poem there. And, oh wow, that's absolutely incredible, because what we have right here, we have a miniature prospector, as you would find on the Endelhard rounds. That's a miniature Morgan right there. So that's the George T. Morgan design for Lady Liberty. And once again, we have a seated Lady Liberty on that one. But unfortunately, that's where we come to a little bit of well, we come to the end of my knowledge when it comes to American coins. I'm just going to, so I'm just trying to take the sellotape off so we can have a quick look at the other side of the coins. And yeah, now we can see the reverse of the coins. We can see that these are all 1 gram of 999 fine silver. And Dolph, that's really kind of you, buddy. I really do love you. I've started getting into fractional silver a little bit more recently. And yeah, you can get some really fun little fractional coins. And these are absolutely amazing, buddy. Thank you so much. I'm just gonna pop them down there. And yes, mate, thank you. That's I can't tell you how much I like them, Darth. They are super cool, mate. I do love that they're miniatures of some very well loved American coins. There, as I say, the two I'm able to name are the Morgan dollar and the prospector round. Sorry, this one right here. Yeah, I couldn't tell you which one that is from, but obviously it's based on some sort of American coin. But yeah, no, they're absolutely cool, mate. Thank you so very much for that, Darth. I've been picking up a few coins myself, and following on the cool sixpences, I've got one right here that I'm really happy to share with you all, because this is a sixpence I've been after for some time now. It may not look like anything special, because right here we have a copper nickel sixpence with the standard Thomas Humphrey Paget depiction of King George VI right there, and a legend around the coin reading Georgius VI, by grace of God, King of all Britain. We can see it's got teeth running around the rim of the coin, and it does have a reeded edge, which you won't really be able to see because it is in the flip. But if I turn it around, we'll see what's so special about this coin, because it is a beautiful specimen of the 1952 sixpence. And right there we can see the royal cipher King George VI, as designed by George Kruger Gray. And at the top of the coin we can see it says Defender of the Faith, and the date astride the cipher there of 1952, and the denomination of sixpence at the bottom. What makes this coin so special is it was quite a low mintage anyway. It was minted in just over 1 million coins, but those coins were struck for use in the West Indies. So all of the coins that were produced in 1952, or all of his sixpences anyway, were sent across in the to the West Indies, I believe, to be used in Jamaica. So it left very, very few over here, and therefore it is a very, very scarce coin. And as I say, one I've been trying to collect for quite some time, and I am so happy I do now finally have it as part of my collection. So I'm going to pop that one down at the back there, because I do have some other coins to share with you that I've received as gifts from my family, and the first of which is this absolutely stunning George III Cartwheel penny, as designed by artist Conrad Heinrich Küchler and brought to life via the steam pressed as invented by Matthew Bolton. Right there we can see a depiction of George III. It's still in absolutely beautiful condition. You can still make out all the detail of the headdress he's wearing, as well as the Romanesque style military uniform. And if we take a quick look at the other side, we can see we have Britannia sat there on the rocks with shield and trident in hand, outreached with a olive branch as a sign of peace in the other hand. And right there on the background of the waves, we can see a couple of ships. And at the top of the coin, we can see it reads Britannia 1797. And yes, these are wonderfully historic coin, quite common with a mintage of over 8 million. But what is considerably less common is this right here, which is its 2 penny counterpart with a mintage of just over 722,000. And it's a very similar coin to the first one. The only difference is the size. Now, these were minted to tie them in with their intrinsic value. So, in a way, these right here are the first ever bullion coins, because the 2 pence, which is this one right here, and if we take a quick look at the obverse, you can see what's possibly an even better depiction of George III right there. But yeah, as I was saying, these Cartwheel 2 pennies would weigh 2 ounces of copper, whereas the 1 penny, which I have right here, as you can see, is a little bit smaller. And that's because they're half the size and they would weigh 1 ounce of copper. So as I say, kind of in a way, the first ever bullion coins of copper were being 1 and 2 ounces of copper respectively. But they're 2 absolutely beautiful coins. I do have a few of the 1797 Cartwheel pennies, but this is definitely my first Cartwheel 2 penny. It is a wonderful coin, one that every collector wants to have in their collection, and one that I'm very, very happy to finally say that I do have in mine. So yeah, that's the Cartwheel pennies out of the way. So I'm just going to pop them at the back with the other ones, because I do still have a couple of coins that I do want to share with you. The first of which being an absolutely stunning coin, and it's this one right here, which you may recall from a little earlier on the channel when I unboxed my first ever one of these. But this is a 1879 Gothic florin, and as you can see, we have the Gothic crown depiction of Queen Victoria right there, with a legend on the coin that reads Victoria di Gracia Brit Reg FD 1879, which of course would translate to Victoria by grace of God, Queen of Britain and Defender of the Faith. And if we take a quick look at the other side of the coin, we can see at the top there it does read the denomination of 1 florin, and at the bottom we can see it is it's also read as 1/10 of a pound, as at the time it was a small attempt at decimalisation, where they very correctly pointed the florin out as being 24 pence would be 1/10 of a pound, with the old pre-decimal pound consisting of 240 pennies. Okay, so if we take a closer look at the reverse of the coin right here, we can see we once again have the 4 crowned crucible shields of England, Ireland and Scotland. Unfortunately, we don't have the Dragon for Wales. We have the 2 slots of the 3 lines of England, and we can also see the angled national flowers in between the crucible shields. Right there in the centre, we do have the Tudor rose. This is an absolutely beautiful coin. It's the second Gothic florin I've been able to pick up, and it's just in absolutely wonderful condition. But that being the case, I am so happy to share this next coin with you, which you'd be forgiven for thinking is the same coin, because it is once again a Gothic florin. However, this one right here is what's known as the godless florin, and right there we can once again see, as designed by William Wyon, the crowned Gothic depiction of Queen Victoria, with a legend that simply reads Victoria, Queen, 1849. And that's the reason why this is known as the godless florin, because it doesn't contain the phrase by grace of God or Defender of the Faith. So we take a look at the other side of the coin. You can see at the top there it does say 1 florin, and once again at the bottom we have 1/10 of a pound. And once again, we have the 4 crowned crucible shields with the Tudor rose in the centre and the angled national flowers of England, Ireland and Scotland between them. So yeah, an absolutely beautiful coin. And if we were to take a quick look at the 2 florins side by side, one thing you would notice is apart from the legend being different, the godless florin is a little bit smaller than the Gothic florin. So yeah, as you can see right there, it is a slightly smaller coin, but they are 2 absolutely stunning coins, and another 2 that I'm just so really happy to have for my collection. So yes, I've been extremely lucky this holiday period. I've been able to pick up some absolutely beautiful coins to share with you all. I may be going through the coins individually in a little bit more detail on a later date on the channel, so definitely keep your eye out for that if that's of interest to you. But that's about all I've got time for today, so thank you very much for joining me and taking a look at those absolutely beautiful coins. I hope you've had a great time, and as usual, until next time, look after each other, keep stacking, take care, and goodbye.